Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. My name is Leti Rincon. I have done a review for you guys on the Fenty Beauty. This isn't the first time this happens to me. This is actually like my second time trying to record this for you guys. And I have a lot going on right now because I'm moving. So sometime earlier last week, I stopped recording and it was super bumming. And then earlier this morning, I was recording as well, but my first intro got totally deleted, so I didn't get to explain anything to you guys. So what I'll be trying on for you is the foundation, the concealer, one of their brushes, and her setting powder, and one of her lip stunna, or her stunna lip paints. So keep on watching. I guess you can consider this an update wear test. Also, I have not retouched in the entire day. My makeup is still in place, and I'm just not wearing lipstick because it rubbed off and I haven't felt the need to put more on. But it has worn flawlessly. I absolutely love it, and it's lasted all day. I've been wearing it for over 13 hours now because I'm about to go to bed and I haven't retouched not a single bit. So highly recommended. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Leti Rincon with a hot cocoa. So what I've been doing is that I've been using a little, I think these are called Pookie brushes. I think that's what they're called. So I've just been using this I've just been using this Morphe brush. So what I've been doing is that I've just been shaking this foundation. It's the Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation from Fenty Beauty. I love their packaging. I think it's so cute, and just I like the gloss. And I am in the color or the shade 235. So fun fact, well, I don't even know if it's a fun fact, but I bought one last summer. And I bought the shade 290. So when I go to Sephora, I know I have 290 in my hand. And the girl's like, is this for you? And I was like, yeah. She was like, have you played around with the colors before? And I'm like, no. I'm like, I know I bought one last year and this is the shade that I bought. And then she was just like trying to be nice and like not trying to be condescending or like an asshole. Like I could tell she was being very like, you know, sweet about it. But she was like, was it the summertime? And I'm like, yeah. She was like, do you mind if I color match you? Because, you know, I'm wearing that one right now and I'm wearing like shade like 250 or something, 245 or 255 or some other shade, right? And she's like, and I feel like my complexion is a little bit deeper than yours. So I'm like, sure. So she color matches me, and like I could have gone between 230, I think they have a 230, 235, and like possibly 240 or whatever that shade color was, because I think they go in increments of 5s. So I was like, whatever is Olivia, I will take, because the other ones, there were some that were like really pink. They had like a lot of like that pink undertone, which I'm not a fan of. So anyway, she totally saved me, because if I would have came home and I would have put 290 on and my face would have turned just weirdly dark, I would have been like, what's this, isn't it? I probably would have like just totally put on a hella bright concealer and I would have called it a day. But it is really important, ladies and gentlemen, that we match our skin to our foundations. I mean, I used to put my foundation right here and then dip, but I feel like if I just put it onto my face and then just buff it out later, I feel like it's less messy and I feel like you don't waste as much product. I don't know. So I felt like a total dork when she color matched me, and the color was just very off. I'm not going to clean up my eyebrows today because I think that I did a good enough job where I don't have to clean them up, but I definitely need to go in for an eyebrow wax, like real quick. So quick update for you guys. Obviously I haven't moved because of the freaking snow. I'm supposed to move until this Sunday coming up. Today's Wednesday. So Sunday, my brother's gonna help me carry like my TV and stuff like that. I'm not gonna take the majority of the furniture in here because I made the executive decision that I wanted a new bedroom set. It's very like symbolic for me to get new things for my bedroom. I shared this bed with an ex-boyfriend of mine when we lived together. It was my bed, but when we moved in, like, we used my bed. Anyway, I just feel like I don't want to have things that I've shared with someone else. Like, I want whole new memories, whole new fresh everything. Okay, for the concealer shade, I am in the shade 210. Normally, they design it to where if you're 235, you should be within that same number. But the 235 in the concealer was like super pink and it was actually really dark. And I do like some brightness to it. So 210 was the best one. That's one thing that I'm going to say, if I could give my 2 cents, is that if you are using a specific shade, you're gonna want to jump 2 shades down, even though they supposedly are made for that. Most girls like to conceal and brighten at the same time, and if that's where you are, do jump down a little bit. Cool, so now we're just gonna blend this in. When I tried the Pro Filter foundation with the beauty blender, I felt like it was leaving my skin just super dry. I don't know what it was, and I just liked how it blended so much better with the brush, with that Morphe brush. So this is why I'm telling you, sometimes when you are using new products, those first impressions sometimes aren't the best videos, because sometimes you just gotta try different things, you know what I mean? Like certain things, certain techniques work better than others on some stuff. Okay, so now that we're like blended and all of that good stuff, we're gonna use one of my favorite things this far from this collection. Their banana powder. They have all kinds of different shades actually in these powders. I wanted to get the lavender one. I think I'm going to go back to get the lavender one for those days when I want to like really brighten up the under eye, but mostly for an everyday, the kind of lifestyle that I have. I'm not some person that's taking photo shoots all the time and taking like hundreds of photos. Yeah, I take selfies and stuff like every girl, and I Snapchat and I IG story it up all the time, but it's, anyway, I'm using the butter one. One of my favorite brushes, this is a Kat Von D brush that you use for her contour kit. But I like putting a little bit of this and then just kind of tapping it off, because it's really like powdery and loose. So then I grab some and then I just dab it all over my under eye to conceal. And then I go back in with that same top. The same top. I don't use a lot of that product. Like a little bit of that product goes a long way. And I'm basically just like kind of setting it all over. I'm using it as a little all over setting. It smells so amazing, you guys. The stuff smells so freaking good. If you are one to crease a lot, and I feel like sometimes depending on how I apply things, I will crease more than other times. So anyways, guys, this whole moving stuff has been a nightmare, because like the people that me and my roommate ordered our furniture from have rescheduled like twice because of the weather. So I just told them, you know what, I'm off Sunday, Monday. Let's just get rescheduled for next Monday. That way by Sunday, my brother can help me move the rest of whatever little things I have here. Then Monday, I'll spend the entire day at home waiting for my movers and then putting things away. I just don't want to bother it with this week because it's supposed to snow more. And it's going to snow next week as well. But hopefully things will just kind of work out the way they're supposed to. Curl the crap out of my lashes. So that's what's going on with my move situation. I have some creasing going on, and I think it's because I just didn't add enough powder. I don't think that Kat Von D brush is as effective under the eyes as it is like just to kind of set your face with it. So I'm going to grab a little bit more of that powder with my beauty blender and throw it in here. Just lightly tap, lightly, and let it do its thing. It's very similar to the Laura Mercier, but I actually like the consistency of that one more, and I love the way that it smells. So I'm ditching my Laura Mercier for now. Not saying that that works better, I'm just saying that I like how it smells better, and I like that it feels on my skin. I haven't used it long enough to say like, oh yeah, it's gonna replace my Laura Mercier. My girl Carmen, hey Carmen, if you're watching, had recommended to me before Handmaid's Tale on Hulu. It is so good. I'm only like 3 episodes in and I'm already like flipping my shiz. It's like anything I've ever seen before on a show. Maybe I'll try to explain. I'm gonna use Mírame, the Katie and Desi collection from Dose of Colors. Rihanna brush with it. I'm just gonna tap a little bit. And there you go. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if this lighting is, or maybe I need a brighter one. I mean, I sure as heck can see it. There. And it'll like leave it kind of streaky, so you don't want to do that. I would recommend doing the freaking highlighter first, actually. Oh shoot, yeah, that's bright. I'm spraying a little bit of this first. Okay, so while that soaks into the skin, holy crap, you guys, like, if I stick back a little bit, you can still see that highlight. That's nuts. And I like to do, I just like to tap on with a beauty blender after I apply it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure you can still put some in the Cupid bow. You can still put some right here in the little tip of the nose. Get a little type of pencil brush and dab right here in the inner corner. So that Handmade show is like unlike anything I've ever seen. I'll just give you like a little rundown of the plot. I don't want to spoil alerts in case any of you want to watch it. So it's almost like a new society type of deal. Something incredibly crazy happens, and it's like modern day life. Like, this isn't like in the 1800s or anything. It's like nowadays. It's basically like women lost the right to everything. And it's like a new army, new government totally took over. Women are now kind of like used only to bear children. Like, they take them to these people, like rich people's houses, for husbands, they're called like commanders, and their wives are, they can't bear children, so then they bring in these tailmaids or handmaids, which are used to bear children. And it's super awkward because they have no life. Like, they're basically like slaves. And it's just really, really sad because after they give birth to their children, takes over the baby. So the legit wife takes over the baby after they give birth. And it's just like they're just used as objects. And they are essentially slaves, yeah. And it's this crazy society where like no one has a whole lot of say. And they're almost like super, super religious. And they do all this like weird religious talk about like, I don't know. You just have to watch that. I'm only about 3 episodes in and I'm super intrigued. I watched 3 whole episodes last night because I got so intrigued by it. It's really good. I'm actually kind of sad that it took me this long to finally watch it because my girl Carmen was like, you need to watch that. Like, it's a really good show. There are 2 seasons. Each season I think has about 10 episodes. Or the first season has 10 episodes. I don't know about the second one. But I plan on watching that. So yeah, so if you have Hulu, get on Handmaid's Tale. It's different. Okay, I think I'm wearing enough mascara now. I have lately been rocking the non under the bottom lash mascara look. I'm just vibing with that more. All right, for one of my other favorite purchases is this, it's the Stunna lip paints. It's in the shade Uncuffed. She's got so many other different shades of these and I want them all. Just thrown out there. It's this beautiful like mauve-y tone. You guys, she's got so many other shades. One of them is called like Uncensored. They all start with a U, I think. They're like on this, on that. They have a red one, which is so incredibly beautiful. I didn't get the red one because I already have the I Love Sarai Arriba with ColourPop. But the way this feels on your lips is amazing. It is not drying at all. And look at the packaging. Look at how sexy this is. Imagine just this just thrown in your purse, just like boop, boop. It's so cute. Like, I just want all the colors. So I'm probably gonna get the red one. And then she's got like this really, really dark brown one on. And I think that one's called Uncensored. And it's really, really deep. And I was like, well, it's about to be summertime. Like, why? Or spring. Like, why do I want that? And it's like, because it's still winter in Washington. And because it looks bomb. Like, as a vampy look. I can imagine wearing something like this with maybe some fake lashes and like an eyeliner. And then that dark ass lipstick. Yeah. I'm gonna go get it this weekend, I'm just saying. So the applicators are super different. Like, I've never seen anything like this before. They're just shaped differently. There we go, guys. Oh my gosh. So I absolutely love that Uncuffed shade. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna go get the other ones. So let me just do a little quick recap for you guys. What I would buy in all the colors are definitely the Stunna lip paint. I need to remember that name because I like butcher it every time. Stunna lip paint. These I am gonna recommend. They feel so light on the lips, like you can't even tell that you're really wearing lipstick. Because I know there are some other like liquid lipsticks that are sort of matte, that they kind of like dry up and then you're like, even though they're nice, you're still like, oh no, this is weird. This does not give you that. The brush, I have a lot of other brushes that are for the highlighting portion. I just like how this, yeah, love it. Could you go without it? Absolutely, but I don't want to, and I'm gonna recommend it. I think this is a great purchase. Is this the best foundation out there? Probably not, but it feels good on my skin. It stays on all day because I've been wearing it every day since I bought it. And I'm the kind of person that I don't care what primer I'm wearing. I don't care what I did before I put my foundation on. My stuff doesn't last. It's really rare that a foundation will last, and this one is one of them. So I like the consistency of it. I don't like that it's not glowy. I like that it's not super matte. It's just kind of like it's definitely more on the matte side, but it's not like so mattifying that it like makes you look dry and weird and ugly. So I like it. Like, I'm gonna recommend it. Make sure you get your right shade though. Concealer, I like it. I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna replace my Shape Tape from Tarte. That's probably like my ride or die for life, but I definitely would recommend this for somebody who's doing like your everyday look. Like, I think the other ones is a little thick and just a little thick, so depending on like the vibe that you're going for that day. But this is definitely something that I would wear. I've been wearing it for work every day, and I'm just gonna leave my Sharp Tape for when I'm gonna go out at night and like I need to have more full coverage. This is definitely a keeper though. I will probably repurchase. I'll be alternating between this guy and the Sharp Tape. I need to find a good drug store one. Like the H3 one is nice, but it doesn't really stay on my skin all day, and I have to kind of like be retouching throughout the day, which I don't like. Most certainly, I'm gonna say yes to their setting powder. The butter one is amazing. As I said plenty of times in this video, I love the consistency of it. I love the way it smells. It sits really, really well on the skin. Anyway, guys, that is pretty much all for this video. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure that you subscribe. Turn on the notifications button so you are notified whenever I post things. I'm going to be doing a fashion haul because I bought some stuff from Fashion Nova. I bought clothing from Brandon & Cora, which I've been dying to do a review for. As I said, with this whole moving thing and everything being packed, I just don't want to deal with unpacking. I'm just going to wait until I move into my new place early next week, and then I'll have more videos for you guys. Thank you so much for all your love and support. I appreciate it so freaking much. If you have a chance, go ahead and check Handmaid's Tale. Yes, Handmaid's Tale on Hulu. It is a bomb show. If you're into like, you know, if you're a woman, I think you'd like it. Even if you're a dude, I think you'd like it. Anyway, rambling on per usual. All right, guys, I love you all so much. Thank you. I gotta go get this ratchet nail fit. This color I loved, but I've been wearing it for 3 weeks, so I'm definitely over it now. I still love the green, but for my nails, I think I'm gonna go with like a super, super soft pink or like a really bright red. I just want something fun. Anyway, I'll check you guys out on my next video.